hurt, dude. What up, Desert Armory? How are you, my friend? No, I don't really stay up that late too often, but it's like spring break now, so my kids are all staying home tomorrow, so I have to watch them in the beginning of the day. I'm installing the flush CZ flush plug, or whatever you say. Let me see, I guess it's written right here. CZ hammer spring plug for full size. I think it's pretty easy. I think if I just take that pin out, I can get it in. Because the one I have right now is like a lanyard loop.
In the shadow of this dreaded plague, many thought the end of the world was at hand. And for the 40 million who died, it was the end.
They had no idea what was causing it. General consensus was it was God's punishment. They couldn't be more sure.
I need a smaller pin. Something.
In 3 short years, the
Smaller.
Black Death would wipe out nearly half the population of medieval Europe and torment the lives of all who survived.
What did you guys do today?
The carnage, the unburied bodies, the stench, the horror, the not knowing why plague was spreading must have created a deeply traumatized population that in some ways became totally disenfranchised from the normal way we live life.
What were the origins of this strange and deadly scourge? How did some people manage to survive when so many around them did not? Why do scientists believe that we are vulnerable to even more lethal plagues in our own time?
I hope this isn't a bigger job than I thought.
Where all civilization teetered on the
Everything on these CZs is a fucking nightmare.
would suddenly become a
It's not like a Glock where you just like push a few pins out and it's completely taken apart.
The year 1348. Living in mighty feudal kingdoms, people of medieval Europe felt secure in their ordered world.
Thing fucking shot out at me. Where did it
Beneath
go?
the reassuring spires of their magnificent cathedrals, they were confident that they would flourish under the grace of a
Damn, man. It fucking lost the fucking thing immediately.
Who could have imagined that
Well,
within
I hope I
3
didn't need
short
that
years,
part.
this secure,
God
well-ordered
damn it.
world would suffer an unforeseen catastrophe. One which would leave up to
Well, hell yeah.
90
That's
million
cool.
people dead.
Jerome.
It was a disaster.
Let's see if I can find that.
Spain, England, and Germany to ghost towns.
Dude, the thing like shot out at me so fast.
And so they died, and no one could be found to bury the dead. And I buried my 5 children with my own hands, and so did many others likewise. And there were also many girls who were so sparsely covered with earth that the dogs dragged them forth and devoured their bodies.
As disturbing as the prospect of death itself were the terrible uncertainties the plague raised. What had brought this doom upon them? How did it spread and kill so quickly? Who would live and who would die?
I think the kind of reaction to the plague by contemporaries is a combination of the terror that one gets when one sees great numbers of people dying, the random nature of the people who are killed, kings, queens, the rich, the poor, the young, the old, and so forth, and the disgust at the people who had the disease. And of course, over and above all of this is the fact that you don't know what causes it, and you don't know what to do about it.
Physicians of the time were powerless to understand or to stop the illness. Fear ruled the lives of all who lived in its shadow, even compelling them to forsake their loved ones. To this day, exactly how the Black Death first reached Europe remains a mystery. In the months before the plague struck Europe at the beginning of 1348, there were whispered rumors of an impending calamity. Returning from the distant Far East, merchants and traders brought home from China news of torrential storms of fire and other terrible portents of doom.
The East, Cathay, which is the greatest country in the world.
God damn, I forgot how this thing goes back together.
Serpents of dogs fed with thick rain, entered dwellings, and devoured numberless people, injecting them with poison, and no
Everything's a fucking nightmare with this CG, with this CZ. Alright, it's not that big a deal. What is up, Vontae? I just shot a spring across the fucking room, so I'm kind of pissed off. But I think I got it. I don't think I missed anything. What do you guys think? I guess we'll find out later, huh? Where's the fucking bag? Lanyard loop just like shot the fuck out at me. Pissed about that. This is the fucking what up on point. The mag that like fell apart on me. What? Goddamn. What is cracking, guys? How's everybody doing? Who do I got here? One person. I got a new CZ P10 that I haven't even shared on the channel yet. See it? Well, on point. I got it for my wife. I mean, I bought it for our family, but I'm building it for my wife. I ordered a tier 1 holster, and then I gotta buy the sight for it because it's already milled, which I'm happy about because getting shit milled is a pain in the ass. 3 mags. It's got the co-witness sights and shit. That shit is fucking tight. And I took my wife shooting today. Guess how many cheeseburgers I got that for, dude? 300 cheeseburgers.
Devastated with the Black Death. And apparently the commander of the attacking army decided that he knew a way to get rid of the bodies and perhaps would also spread the plague to the defenders, to the Italians. So he put bodies on catapults and threw them over the walls of the town.
Bodies on catapults.
And plague begins in the town.
The Italian survivors of the macabre assault gathered their goods, boarded their trading ships, and fled west towards Italy.
Sometimes when I'm working on the
They then
CZ,
hastened to escape the plague.
I'll completely forget that you could take the slide off. I mean, you could take
Bringing
the
pestilence with them.
grips off because I'm so used to working like on a Glock and shit.
In January of 1348, plague-ridden boats from Caffa docked in Genoa and other Italian ports.
Nice. Now I can run my mag.
With terrible suddenness, the inhabitants
I
on
changed
shore
this
were
mag all around. I changed the tube.
the afflicted
It's got a completely different tube on there.
Nothing in their experience could explain how such a
And the lanyard loop.
descend on them so rapidly or strike with such ferocity. From the beginning, many of those afflicted responded by
Just gotta get this milled, dude.
evading themselves.
I just gotta get it milled. But it's on there pretty freaking tight. So I got one CZ. Ah, fuck, I almost just fell on that thing. And then the polymer striker fired CZ. All these guns are striker fired. They're so boring. Another striker fire, another striker fire, another striker fire, another striker fire.
Unsuspecting people in Europe view it marked the end of life as they know it, and the
For the
beginning
CZ P10,
for
300 cheeseburgers.
doomsday had arrived.
Where did the... How do you install these recoil buffers?
By the bitter spring of 1348, the shadow of the Black Death stretched across the breadth of southern Europe. Major
I'll
port
do that
cities like
tomorrow.
Genoa, Naples, and Marseille.
I'm really happy that I get to run that mag now. That bummed me out completely.
Even the wisest physicians of the time, trained in the ancient healing arts of the Greeks, were mystified how to combat the pestilence. How did the victim become infected? Did the disease travel through the air? Could it be spread by food? Human touch?
God, that thing was way the fuck back there, dude. I found it.
All they knew was that his symptoms
Almost lost my damn Insta 360 at IUPA on Thursday.
As if they were being pricked by the points of arrows. The next stage was a fearsome attack.
Nah, dude, they're cheap, bro. They're like cheaper than Glocks. And this is what I replaced. I think the one I put in might have been like polymer, or it was like way lighter. No, I think it's metal.
to people of the time.
But it had a lanyard loop,
Characteristic of this mystifying
which you don't need this shit at all.
As the skin cells of a victim died, his body turned black. Even though the one stricken with this black death was still alive, he was condemned to smell the stench of his own decomposing flesh.
The magazine release that I installed was like so much better.
The way the cell necrosis turned the body black and then made it stink, even while one was still alive, must have been horrifying to friends and relatives who were trying to nurse the plague victim.
These are all different
Some patients
spare
died
parts I
within
have for the
hours. Most
CZ.
suffered the disease for 5 agonizing days. With the apocalypse seemingly at hand,
All
those
the
who still come to life, the most terrifying question
all the
was,
spare parts in the box that I have. have these grips for them too, but those grips suck, dude. They're like way like big and smooth.
One theory was that God caused the planets to line up in such a way that a plague was produced. Another theory was that comets brought on the plague, so that they were reacting through some kind of other object to bring on the plague.
Others
What
were
is
convinced
this?
that the Black Death arose
Why
from
does
the
Canex
Earth.
come with such big
Like
boxes?
plague on
dude?
earthquakes, they believe unleashed deadly gases into the atmosphere. No explanation
Recoil
was
buffer
for
set.
pestilence, which defied comfort.
Fucking do that tomorrow, dude. I do need to get like a little bit of reloading done.
Probably felt that it was going to reach their area. Regardless of
Fucking A, man. I bought all these slings for all the rifles, and then I just fucking do USPSA where they don't allow slings. I never use slings. No. I had to take all this shit to the range with me today.
Even more seriously, the plague did not kill everyone exposed to the disease. Many people living side by side with plague victims would emerge unscathed. Were they spared? In an attempt to make sense of this random, many evil thinkers would liken living with the plague to facing an army of Martians. Some would be hit by the arrows, while others would emerge unharmed. If the plague resembled an attack of arrows, the logic went, why not pray to a holy man to endure such an onslaught?
What's going on, fellas?
So it was that Saint Sebastian, who according to
YouTube,
legend, was hit by arrows and slaughtered
Instagram, whatever the fuck we're on.
those who suffered from the Black Death.
How we hanging? How we dropping today? Let's see what we're dropping at.
As the plague
That looks about right.
and prayers to Saint Sebastian went unanswered, he turned to the saint who had suffered from the Black Death himself.
What's up, On Point? How you doing, bud?
Saint Roch, the Frenchman,
It's crack lagging. Anybody seen Pete lately? I haven't seen his ass.
yet had miraculously survived.
I miss my little freaking Asian persuasion. He always gets to go to SHOT Show. I want to go to SHOT Show.
The fall of 1348,
I could definitely go. I have like 3 fucking channels. I could just put in. What do you need? 5,000 subscribers? I think it's even less because Ben went. Nah, I swear he didn't have 5,000. Maybe he has 5,000 now. But maybe not. Who knows?
if there was anything
Is it milled or is it like ready? Is it optic ready? Or is it not optic ready? Cause dude, I'm having like a hell of a time trying to find a good place to mill it out. Everywhere's like they're like 8 weeks. 8 weeks from everywhere. 3 to 4 weeks for Cerakoting. Like God, dude. Like, I don't even care about Cerakoting at all. I would maybe Cerakote the slide.
to defy the will of God, the Black Death took so many lives so quickly, there was no chance to give all the victims the last rites of the church.
If I Cerakoted the slide gold, it would look fucking badass though. Just the slide, not the rest of the gun. Just the slide. That would be cool. Just get a plate, dude. Do they make you get a fucking plate from the gunsmith now? Is that considered a park? Dude, California is fucking ridiculous.
In response to the urgent need of thousands for a Christian burial, Pope Clement VI the living, however, found this standard.
My favorite optics all the time, on point, are like the cheap ones, dude. Like the 407, just like the 407C or whatever, the RMR one. That's like $180 or 100. I think I got my dad a 407C for it was like $160 on PSA. You gotta wait like a week and a half, 2 weeks almost to get it, but I mean it's cheap as fuck. And they're like solid. Like I use the shit out of mine. And like I bought a new optic for my CZ SP01. I like bought the optic that's on that gun. And like I just didn't like it. It was like the new one, like the Chevron one, and I was just so disappointed. So I never used that one. I wish someone would fucking buy that so I could buy a 507, a 407 comp. Just the big window with just a dot. That's really all you need. Yeah, dude. It's always, you always, dude. I've already spent more than I spent on the gun, on the SP01, by far. I spent like $600 on CGW upgrades, like all the Cajun stuff. And then I spent like, you know what's crazy? Is like I spent like it's like a lot of money on magazines because I bought like the MBX mags and all that shit. The MBX mags are good. The only mag I've ever had trouble on is the one I put in there, but I just did a new configuration and I got high hopes. Just do what I'm telling you. Get the one that's like the 407C. It's always on sale on PSA. It's like less than $200 and it's like solid. You can't go wrong with it. That would be my recommendation. I know Siley makes good stuff now, and there's a lot of them that make good stuff. You can get the Vortex Defender. You just don't get the green one. You want to get red. Red dot's the way to go. Don't get green. Green's hard for you to see. The closed emitters. You want to pay twice as much for the same fucking thing and a smaller screen. I know I have to buy a stupid 509, a 509T or whatever for that CZ. That's what it's cut for, and I'm like, God, what the fuck, man? And it's like 330 cheeseburgers or something. Like, what the hell? You can get 2 of those hollow suns for that cost. I like green dots too. My AR9 is a green dot, but when I'm shooting outdoors, and it's like at a comp, and like the dot, I need to like see the dot real fast. It's red dot every time. Red dot with a pistol. Green dot's okay with it's like a rifle. The Trijicon green dot is my favorite green dot because it's like a yellowish green. and I can see that just fine. But I like a fairly bright, kind of like a pinpoint red. And believe me, I have lots of green dots. That's what I like is the red one. Have you seen my new AR9 build? This 16-inch. It's looking pretty dope.
It was suggested, for example, another recipe involved taking hot onions
Anyways,
to the sores.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you later on point. I'll be back on tomorrow.